welcome back to my channel. It is Pluto of Pluto's Muse here. This is going to be another timeless general collective reading for the collective. Whenever you see this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading with me if you need further guidance. Channel songs are down below. Also, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Before I actually get into the reading, I want to have a conversation. Okay. We're gonna have a conversation because I've recently, I don't know what it is, and I'll update you guys if any type of significant things change for the channel or just in general. But I've been filming content, so I know I've been MIA when it comes to the schedule that I normally have. I mean, I tend to be somebody that likes a lot of variety anyway, so I'll probably be switching things up soon. But I've been filming videos for the past couple of days now. And there's been so much hesitancy. I want to say since last month's reads, there's been so much hesitancy when it comes to what I'm putting out because of the things that I'm picking up on. Now, don't get me wrong. I really am trying to assist people. I really am trying to be, a helping hand when it comes to just confirming the things you guys already know, when it comes to uplifting people, because I do want to, make sure that my content, make sure my channel and everything like that is for healing. And, it's to the point where I prioritize healing so much more than just making content, that I spend a lot of time doing the work on my end, but also I aim towards making a lot of content related to healing. And unfortunately, some people don't, want to look at that. Some people want more like, clickbait type of content, things that are going to be fun. And I will include more things like that. But it feels like a lot of the things that I'm picking up on, like I said, aren't things that I want to pick up on, but also are some really interesting, kind of dark sometimes, themes. And even though, some of the content is relatable to me, majority of the time there's something that I can take from it, right? Any reading. I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on. I don't know who's watching. I don't know what is going on. I empathize with whatever is going on, but I mean, even the weekend reads from last week have been filmed. The weekend readings were filmed, ready to post and things like that. But I'm picking up on stuff related to drive-bys. I'm picking up on stuff related to unaliving yourself and things like that. And I'm not trying to trigger anybody. It is a trigger warning, or I'm trigger warning you now. I should have trigger warned you back then, but I'm trigger warning you now because I'm picking up on some stuff that's really draining. And honestly, it came up in the readings during June. Now that we're in July, I'm trying to figure out whether I even want to film the monthly readings. I really am trying to just do this, besides it being something that, is a business. I really am trying to spread light. Okay. And healing again. So some of these messages may not resonate. Some of these messages may be uncomfortable. I got to get the content out. I got to get the content out. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. If it helps, I'd appreciate the feedback. I'll try to keep things lighthearted, but some of you guys are going through some really dark stuff, or somebody is. And again, even with me, like I'll take time in between to focus on myself, but not everything that I'm going through is like as hectic and crazy as some of the stuff that I'm picking up on. Yes, I have my own things that I'm going through, but again, some of the stuff that I'm reading, I don't know whose energy it is. And to be quite honest, sometimes I don't want to put it out just so I can protect myself, just so I can make sure I'm good. Okay, because again, I don't know who's watching. I don't know what it is somebody's looking for insight on, but this isn't a gossip channel. I'm not trying to gossip. I'm not trying to talk about people. I'm really not trying to talk about people in a way where, again, it's exposing stuff, but it's all kinds of exposing that's been going on these past couple of days. Okay, even themes around sexuality and cheating and all kinds of stuff. Like, again, I'm going to talk about what it is that is important. but I am using my discernment on what I put out. And that may cause delays. That may cause periods of me not talking. I may even try to post more on Instagram or make themes that are a little bit more related to like self-development or just boosting you guys or whatever it is. And again, I'm not doing this all the time. I have to prioritize myself, yes. But when it is something that I put out, if I'm not posting, it is for a reason. All right. It is for a reason. And the reason really is just me preserving my energy. Because reading can get really draining. Helping people all the time can get really draining. So I'm just putting that out there. Again, I appreciate you. Also, before I got on the camera, I was seeing so many angel numbers. I saw 333. Back to back to back. I saw 333. I saw 444. I saw 888. I saw 222. I saw 144. I saw 202. I'm seeing all kinds of numbers. Somebody in here could be seeing all kinds of numbers. You could be seeing all kinds of signs and synchronicities and things like that may be relevant to your life right now. But yeah, I've been filming I've been feeling content back to back. Okay. So 4th of July had content. The weekend had content. The moon had content. I don't know what, maybe it was the moon. Maybe it was that Cancer moon. That Cancer moon was intense. And it was a moon where I prioritized myself, and I hope that everybody prioritized themselves. I hope everybody was more focused on self-care and loving themselves and being around the people that they loved rather than overextending themselves or thinking about some really sad stuff. Because like I said, I was picking up on some sad stuff, and one part of me wanted to post it because I knew somebody was waiting on the content. But another part of me was like, I don't even want to reaffirm these thoughts, these things, these feelings, right? And transmutation is something that I do daily. So when it comes down to taking a negative and turning it into a positive, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to do that when it comes to making the content. I'm going to try to, if I pick up on something about people being sad, maybe I'll make a post about why you should be happy. Or if I pick up an energy here around somebody thinking that they're doing things wrong, or maybe they feel like they're living life wrong, I'll try to make a post about what you're doing right. But yeah, some of y'all definitely need to prioritize your mental health just as much as I try to. You should too. Don't overwatch tarot. Don't get addicted to watching it and things like that, because honestly, again, it'll put you in the mind state of not really seeing yourself clearly, or not really seeing what's going on clearly, especially if you're swapping energy and looking into too many people. Okay. Or into too many things, when it comes down to even readings. And I brought it up in the fire sign reading in the month of June because I was picking up on somebody that was abusing divination and stuff like that. Whether you're somebody that's dealing with a fire sign or if you are a fire sign, I was picking up on some sort of divination abuse. And again, it's not always somebody trying to do anything malicious. Sometimes it's just people who want to, who are seeking guidance, and that's why they're looking into it, and then they get consumed with it because they're not trusting themselves. But even when I was picking up on it in the fire sign and the air sign reading, like I was picking up on a lot of stuff. Water sign too. Everything was just giving a lot. But when I was picking up on everything, again, all I could think was like, make sure you are going to people you trust. Make sure you are looking into things that are related to you. There's certain boundaries and things that we have when it comes to, spiritual law, what they would consider spiritual law, and the things that you tap into. And there's certain things that some people should not look into. And if you're a reader, like if you're a reader that really cares about these things, so That's all I gotta say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, because I want to get into the reading right now. So we're gonna use my dictionary as a divination tool. I did this in the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine readings. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I should be posting that around the same time. It's 2:33 on the time right now. Messages for the collective. So we're gonna do the second row, third word on this page, whatever page I fall on. Collective message. We got serum and shelf. Okay, so second row, third word. The third word is 70. It says the number 70, 7 times 10. All right, so 70 may be significant. Somebody could be born 1970. Somebody could be seeing the number 70. Somebody could be seeing sevens. All right, 777, 707. It is July, so we are filming this during July. That may be relevant, but 70 is here. So I don't know what 70 is. Maybe somebody's trying to figure out a number to make something. Make 70. I don't know if that's a lot. Maybe a kid is learning how to count their numbers. Let the kid count up to 70, or let somebody learn their times tables. I don't know. Like, I'm getting something here about 70. All right, maybe relevant. Now let's see. What's another message for the collective in this reading? This message is intended to be high vibe, by the way, Spirit. And I've already prayed over the reading and everything like that. So hopefully the energy is positive. Messages for the collective in this reading. Messages for the collective in this reading. High vibe messages for the collective in this reading. Somebody's I want to say initials. Somebody's initials are CL. I'm seeing C and L. I'm also getting CD. Like, somebody could be listening to a CD, or somebody's old enough to have a CD player. I don't know. Maybe you like listening to CDs. We have September 25th, September 26th, September 27th. All right, for whoever this is. Somebody could also have those initials, by the way. Oh, did I say that? Yeah. This is on page 184, 185. Somebody could be born 1984 or 1985. It says September 25th, prioritize. If you don't prioritize your own life, someone else will. Is this not what I'm talking about? Let's keep it going. It says prioritize what matters most. Decide how you want to spend your life. Every moment. Kiss your children. Love your friends. Speak kindly to strangers. Hold hands with your loved ones and go for walks. These will be the things you remember when all you have left is today. All right. So, Lord. Somebody in here, maybe there is somebody that's born in the 70s that I'm channeling, with it saying all you have left is today. Maybe something that somebody has is today. All right. Some of you guys could have like an elder or someone that is on life support or hospice care. And I really empathize with everything that is going on, if that is the case. But I'm getting that energy. Also, again, if somebody is in the energy of feeling like they want to unalive themselves or anything like that, I'm putting the hotline in the description box for now on in the videos so that you guys know who to call. Because nobody wants you to leave. Okay, nobody wants anybody to leave. But life does get hard for a lot of people. Also, September 25th through the 27th is Libra energy. So I could be speaking to a Libra. Somebody in here could be dealing with a Libra. All right. Somebody could also have an ancestor that has recently passed or who they're thinking about during this reading. Greg McKeown could be significant. Essentialism. This is a book by Greg McKeown. Somebody's name could be Greg in here. We also have September 26th. It says scribble all over the page. Don't take yourself so seriously that you forget what it feels like to belly laugh so hard that you cry. Leave the bed unmade and go play. Paint. Get messy. Go outside barefoot. Yes. I hope y'all barefoot right now. Sketch outside of the lines in the brightest colored pencils that you can find. Hold hands quietly instead of rushing to wash the dishes after a meal. Oh, nice. Accept open invitations from friends and stop by for a cup of tea or a shared bottle of wine. Watch movies that make you happy. Get lost in a good novel. Be a bit less serious and enjoy what you have. All right. So I can attest recently, because of this Saturn in Pisces, not only the Saturn in Pisces retrograde, which I feel like a lot of people, that's the thing. Okay, let's talk about it. Maybe that's why I'm picking up on this energy. Saturn in Pisces retrograde is really knocking people out of the illusions and delusions they have been feeding. Okay. Whether there's situations that you glamorize that aren't that glamorous, whether you have been putting yourself or others on a pedestal that don't need to be on a pedestal, they're just as, normal as anybody else. Whether they're making you feel like the job you've invested in for years is no longer the job you want. It's a lot of people that are snapping back into reality. And it's not meant to be a negative thing, but it's definitely helping people realize, okay, well, what is it that I want? What is it that I want to focus on? And because we're in this space, me included, I feel like your guides are saying, like, make sure you do prioritize the things that make you happy. So if you've been in the house, go outside, sit in the sun, right? It's sunny outside. Hopefully not, don't burn yourself, put on sunscreen, but sit outside in the sun. Walk in the grass barefoot, buy the snack that you like, call a friend, family member, whatever it is, hug a child. We love children. Hug a child. Like, there's something here about needing to read a book. Read a book. Just choose to be a little less serious today, or whenever you see this. Hopefully you can knock yourself out of whatever type of seriousness you've been put in. Not saying that you shouldn't care about real life and real things, but I'm getting that some of you could be too in control, maybe even trying to control other people, to be quite honest. And there's a need for you to enjoy yourself, enjoy your own company, yes, but enjoy the people around you. If there's people that you want to be around, just try to enjoy your life. And for some of you, being alone, like if you are someone that is always around people, spending time on your own is comforting for you, right? So do that. Especially I'm getting like human resources, like, I talk to people all the time. So because I'm talking to people all the time, sometimes, especially with me being an ambivert, I am an ambivert. I like talking to people, but I really love my alone time. Because I like to be on my own, spending a day not talking to people, or like just being on my own or relaxing, whatever it is, can be very rare for me, but also is very much so needed. Some of you guys need that. Some of y'all need that. You need some time on your own. Others of you need to be around people. You're not around people a lot. Just spend the time around people, whatever it is. We also have September 27th. It says you can't control it. Okay, you can't control it. It says let go of the need to control every detail of your existence, because life will happen whether you control it or not. How much fun you have while you're in the midst of it all is entirely up to you. Okay, so if you want to enjoy your day, you can enjoy your day. It's a choice. If you want to feel sad today, you can be sad today. It is a choice. Now, for some of you, again, it's not to be insensitive, because some people also have, chemical imbalances, mental illnesses, things like that, and that's completely understandable. So some days it may be harder than others to be happy, to put your needs first, to find the joy in whatever's going on. But for those of you that can, I would highly recommend that you do so. Also, me and my sisters were talking the other day, and I was talking to my sister about, like gratitude in general. Some people have it worse. Some people have some really hard life experiences, and people have overcame a lot. Again, me included. All right. I know I come on here and I'm super upbeat and things like that, but there's a lot of things that I've been through in my life that have made me a healer. I had to heal to help other people heal. I had to heal just to be this version of me. If I wanted to be consumed in darkness, I could be, because it's a lot of dark shit that has gone on and that is going on in general in the world. Especially when it comes down to everything that's going on in other countries. I don't want to get too heavy into it, but I'm super empathetic towards the people who are going through certain things. And I really am, it's even hard to ignore sometimes. So soccer could be significant. I'm also seeing something about soccer. I don't know why. Or football, whatever they call football. Not whatever they call football. Sports. Somebody could be worried about sports. That may be relevant. But yeah, I'm picking up on the energy of, like, again, needing to realize that we have a choice and you can choose happiness. You can choose happiness if you want to be happy. Okay? You can find a way. You can find a way. You can ask for help. Okay? Now let's see. Jeez, because I know I'm talking a lot. What's the most important message today for the collective in this reading? A high vibe message for my collective in this reading, Spirit. Message for the collective in this reading. I'm seeing Shagai, fragmented. Some of you guys are going to the beach. You're at the beach. Somebody could like dinosaurs. And oracle wisdom. Yeah, you know what? And this isn't even, I don't think this card is related to that. But this is giving me, again, similar to what I said in the beginning of the reading. You don't have to be an oracle or a reader to be intuitive. Of course, you know this, right? 2:44 on the time. Some of you, though, if you are readers, if you are spiritualists, because of everything that's going on in the world, just because of everything that is asked of you, I feel like some of you, your energy has been very spread out. Almost too spread out. And it's time to reclaim your power. If you're very empathetic and you help out a lot of people, or if you're somebody that is a source of healing for others in your life, whether it's your kids, your family members, whatever it is, make sure you put yourself first. But again, this isn't what this card is about. Sorry, you guys. My phone actually stopped filming in the middle of me talking. This is not what this card is about. And what the hell, right? Why would my phone stop? So again, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to cleanse the energy when I get off the camera. I feel like there's a lot of things that you guys could be going through. And we'll read the messages behind these cards. There's a lot of things that everybody could be going through, whether it's positive or negative. For a lot of us, it is positive, but for others, it could be, way harsher, way worse. And if that is the case, this is the time to make sure you prioritize yourself. Yes, bottom of the deck, I Ching change, because stuff is changing, like right now. I believe also today Venus entered Leo. So hopefully Venus in Leo is going to add some sort of sunshine or happiness to the vibe overall when it comes to people. All right, like I talked about before, fire signs, this is a great time. This is a great time for you. Venus and Leo will be a very uplifting time for people who have major Leo placements. Venus in Leo, I believe like Capricorn rising as well could be affected, because Leo would be in your 8th house. But yeah, I'm getting like this is a really positive time when it comes to connections and things like that. But just embrace the change. All right, just embrace the change. Also, if you're seeing this blue towel, my hair is drying. Okay, my hair is wet right now, so don't worry about my towel. Don't worry about my towel. Let's read the messages behind these cards. Somebody's initials could be S, H, A, G, A, or I. I'm also seeing O, R, A, C, L, or C, L. Remember I said that? C, L, and E. First, middle, or last initials could be relevant to somebody in this reading. All right, so this says Shagai, fragmented. And this is on page 96 and 97. So somebody could be born those years, or those years are significant. It says the worst is behind you, and you can begin to breathe deeply, knowing you will never have to go through the same difficulties again. A place of such uncertainty that it left you feeling that all you cared for was torn from you, lost forever. It hasn't been easy at all to gather what little strength you had left, but sometimes we must undergo a journey of turmoil to find the haven of peace on the other side. So now know that you are safe to release your sorrow and allow your tears to cleanse away your hurt. Okay, some of you need to cry. I'm sure people were crying around the Cancer moon. I actually cried. So some of you may need to cry. I guess I just needed to do it, but I think I was in a space where I was just overwhelmed. Like I said, it was so much I was feeling in the process of filming. And I think I was frustrated because I was like, what do I do? Do I post? Do I prioritize myself? Do I talk to people? Like, I was overwhelmed. So some of you may also feel that. Sometimes you guys may feel that. And you just got to put yourself first. You got to figure out what you want to do, But it says, so now know that you are safe to release your sorrow and allow your tears to cleanse away your hurt. As though gathering back your scattered shagai bones, your heart will knit together and you will soon feel whole again. All right, the incantation of this card says, I won't turn back, I'll carry on. Hard words and sorrow made me strong. For now I rise, I'm standing tall. Emotions healed, I conquer all. Yes, it says a situation is healed. Time to pick up the pieces and move on. Quit playing the victim. Don't be ruled by your emotions. Focus on a positive outcome. Give yourself time and permission to heal and grieve. Happiness awaits. All right, so immediately I'm getting detachment. I don't know about y'all, but over the past couple of years, especially, since everything that I've been through has been processed and looked at, whether it's the passing of people in my life, literal, or just a physical leaving of my life, whether it's things that have broken down that I wanted to keep and me having to replace those things, stuff like that. A lot of what I've been through has forced me to, again, heal, face my feelings and heal. And because I've done so much, don't get me wrong, there's definitely still things that I'm healing. I'm not all the way healed. Nobody will be, right? We're always going to heal for the rest of our lives. But because of the things that I've had to process and heal, it honestly has made me kind of like, I don't want to say that I don't have expectations of things, but I really am appreciative of everything that comes and even the things that go. The experiences that I have are ones that I appreciate and can appreciate, whether they stay or not. I don't know if I've ever talked about my North Node on the channel, but I'm actually a Scorpio North Node. So some of you watching could be Scorpio North Nodes as well. That's why I'm talking about Saturn return. I feel like I got a lot of people going through their Saturn return right now. I don't know if you are. If you could be dealing with somebody going through it. But when it comes to Scorpio as a North Node, your South Node is Taurus. And Taurus and Scorpio are very similar. But Taurus as a sign is way more focused on the material world, right? Very, very, very fixated on holding on to what they have. Really focused on traditional things, traditional beliefs, traditional relationships, and not saying that like that's a bad thing. None of this is a bad thing. This is a comfort zone for me. Traditional relationships, things that require some level of structure, really significant structure though, like to the point where you're clinging. Taurus's negative side is clinging to things, wanting to control things that you have no control over most times, and also, again, with the whole conventionality thing, it's nothing wrong with being conventional. Again, these things help you out when it comes to just relating to others. But with Scorpio as a North Node, in this lifetime, in order for me to master myself and to learn more about myself, and I highly recommend that everybody watching this studies their birth chart and looks into their North Node and things like that. But from my own, perspective, me talking about my experiences, Scorpio as a North Node is very taboo. It's very transformative. It's changing. It's always going to change. It has to embrace change because nothing in life stays the same. Change is the only constant. All right. So this is something that I've had to master, whether it's, again, people passing, people changing, things about myself changing, things about my path changing, money changing, whether it's increasing, decreasing, things like that. This is something that I've had to get used to. And I'm lucky, very lucky to have found astrology and things like that so early on, because I was able to study these things before I even got into my Saturn return. So, it's almost like being ahead of the game. Like I didn't have to catch up too heavy. But still, healing is an ongoing thing. And in the process of healing, you do have to learn how to detach yourself at times. Sorry about my Pluto, I keep seeing it. You do have to learn how to detach yourself at times, because some things in your life that you do want to be permanent, whether it's like a relationship, you're like, oh my God, I hope me and this person get married, whatever it is, I hope these people stay in my life forever. I hope this thing stays the same forever. It's just something that, change is something that is inevitable. And because change is inevitable, it doesn't mean you need to run away from investments at all. You shouldn't run away from stability. You shouldn't run away from grounding yourself. But for a lot of people, me included, I've had to learn how to roll with the punches. Whether it's something that I want to do or not, just going with the flow, right? The watery flow. Taurus is the shore. Scorpio is the ocean. All right. So going with the flow may be important right now for a lot of you, especially when it comes down to you moving forward. Some of you could be in a victim mentality. Some of you could feel like, woe is me, life is hard, things are always hard for me, people always do me dirty, whatever it is, things never go my way, my goals aren't being set. But what did you learn? What are you learning? Wisdom is the retention of the lesson. It's not you just going through the lesson. It's you retaining what you've learned and being able to teach it after. That's wisdom. So some of you, I'm getting North Star with that shiny thing at the top. Some of you are being pushed on your path towards your North Star, your North Node. And your guides are asking you, what are you learning? What have you learned? All right. Somebody could be really into Greek mythology, or somebody has a past life in Greece as well. 1978 and 1979 may be significant for somebody in here. It says Oracle Wisdom. You already know the answers to your questions. You realize what lies behind the current circumstances and understand what is best for yourself. Rather than seek the opinions of others, trust your inner knowing. Like a wise oracle, you are able to see through the darkness and shed light on situations that might baffle others. Acknowledge this and journey to the dark chambers within, for that is where you'll find the insights you need to help you on your journey. There is no cause to seek the approval of others. You have all the knowledge you need at this time. This is giving me Scorpio North Node. This reading is not about me. But for some of y'all, there's a need for you to embrace the changes that are going on. And don't look to be accepted. That's another thing. Taurus is a sign. Not all Tauruses are this way, but Taurus as a sign would like the approval of others, would really like to be accepted, would like to be exalted in their community, would like to be exalted in their community for what it is that they're doing that is the standard for the community. And Scorpio as a North Node, at least in tropical astrology, is a North Node that is requiring me and other people who have this North Node to be okay with being seen as taboo, with being seen as odd. You can find success in being odd and being quote unquote weird and not fitting in and being different. You can find success in being different. This is what somebody needs to know. That you might not fit in for a reason. That what you're going through is something that you're supposed to go through. Somebody's going through the dark night of the soul, because I can feel it. Somebody in here, you're going through a dark time right now. And it's not something that is permanent. It's not permanent. It really isn't. Some of you may feel like it's been forever. It's not going to be forever. For real. It's not going to be. You just have to learn from what it is you're experiencing. What are you learning? The incantation of this card says, the answers I had all along, my knowing clear and wisdom strong. I tap into my inner seer and trust the truth, never to fear. Other divinatory meanings of this card says, don't believe another's claims. You are in touch with the truth in the situation. Trust your inner wisdom and gut instincts. Others will seek your advice. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. You have the psychic gift of clear cognizance. Somebody in here knows. Okay. Also, in the weekend readings, I was channeling a bunch of songs from Take Care. The album Take Care by Drake. And I know there's controversy around Drake. Please, y'all, don't start with me now. But there was a lot of stuff coming up around Take Care, and all the songs that I was picking up on had the phrase in it that was like, they know, they know, they know. For some of y'all, not only do you, okay, first off, I'm getting so many messages. First off, some of y'all need to know, people see you. People see you. People know who you are. People know what type of value you hold. People know what type of path you're supposed to be on. People can see your talent. If you feel like people don't see your talent, if you're like, I don't get enough views, I'm not getting enough likes, you know, my crush don't see me, my boyfriend isn't telling me that I'm beautiful every day, whatever it is. First off, if you're not getting the love that you want, leave. But also, or communicate it. And if it ain't fixed, then leave, right? I'm not telling you to just up and leave people. But at the same time, some of you may be feeling insecure right now. You're not feeling your best. And I'm also, before I even get too heavy into it, I can tell that I'm being real passionate about this. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. Okay? I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings in this reading. 303 on the time. When I speak to you guys and I'm saying what I'm saying, it is from a space of love. So if anybody is taking what I'm saying harshly, I want you to, you know, first off, you can cut off the reading. You can just leave the reading altogether. But also, take a second. Just take a second. We're going to find a positive at the end of this. But some of you need to know, like, me speaking to you like this, somebody might really need to be like, you know, not roughed up, but like shaken up a little bit. Like somebody might really need this pep talk and need to know what's going on. Because a lot of you are very intuitive. You already know what's going on. You already know what's going on. You already know what you need to look at. You know, if you feel like you don't, you might not be meditating on it. You might not be taking the time to really reflect on it. Some of you already know what you need to do. Okay? And I feel like your guides are frustrated. Because even in personal readings, when I get all fired up like this, I mean, I can be fired up at any time. But most times I can deliver a message and it not be too fiery. For some reason, I'm feeling fired up. And I feel like it's because, look, sun, paint the sun back into your sky. I feel like it's because somebody's guides really want them to know that you are who you are. Okay? You are who you're supposed to be. You are who you are. You're becoming who you're supposed to be. You know? When they give you guidance, follow it. You don't have to second guess yourself. Follow your intuition. You feel like somebody's shady? They might be. They might be. They just might be. You don't have to second guess yourself. You want to choose yourself? Choose yourself. Every day. Choose other people too. If there's people you want to stand up for, choose other people too. I'm hearing the phrase, and I brought it up in the fire sign reading. So yeah, some of y'all, I'm talking to a fire sign. Or you have fire in your chart somewhere, or you're dealing with one. I channeled the phrase, bees don't have to convince flies why honey is better than shit. Okay? So again, some of y'all, it's almost like some of you might be trying to prove yourself to somebody, prove yourself to people, let people know that you're valuable, let people know that you are worthy of what you want. You're trying to make everybody feel good, like you're trying to make sure everybody's okay. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you good? And my throat's getting dry. Like somebody in here, either your throat is dry, you might need to drink something. Some of you guys have throat chakra blockages. You have a hard time speaking up for yourself. You have a hard time setting boundaries. You have a hard time being honest. Maybe you feel like people are going to judge you for your honesty. It's time to get over it. Somebody in here could be born on the 11th. Somebody in here could be a life path 11. Big deal. Some of you guys could be Scorpios or Sagittariuses. I'm getting Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Midheaven, anything like that. Some of you could also be Aquarius or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Or these energies are significant. You could be an artist. Some of y'all need to go outside. Look what was under that card. Sundress, do it for you. Do it for you. Some of you could be Tauruses or Geminis as well. You could be 41 years old. I didn't shuffle that. Actually, we'll make that the main card. Look, bottom of the deck. Feather, think first before you judge. 26. Somebody in here could be 26. Somebody in here could also be born in August. You could be a Leo or a Virgo. Think first before you judge, whoever's watching. Some of y'all judging people too quickly. Some of you are judging yourself in a situation too quickly. Maybe you feel like you're failing. Some of you are about to give up on something that is very valuable. It's like you could be so close to your goal, so close to completing something, and you're going to give up on it before you complete it. Okay? Some of you may like somebody. You may actually be in love with somebody or want to talk to somebody, and you may give up on that situation before you try to make a move. This is crazy. This is blowing my mind. You know, I have to give myself pep talks all the time. In the mirror specifically. And some of you may need to do this more often. Some of you need to do it. You need to talk to yourself. You need to wake up and say, hey, look at this. What's at the bottom? Wow. It's like, I know that this reading will relate to me. I know that this reading will relate to me. But somebody in here, this reading is relating with you. I don't know. It's time to release negativity. Your dreams need a practical plan. Work through your fears. You know why this is coming up? I have to have people watching who are going through their Saturn return. Some of y'all are Scorpio North Nodes. Some of us are all in the same boat. You're moving out of your South Node. Somebody in here is moving out of their South Node. Or somebody in here has major Scorpio or Taurus placements. Okay, or other signs that I named. I'm also getting somebody could have major placements in their second house and major placements in their 8th house. Okay, but it's time to release negativity. And your dreams need a practical plan. And you need to work through your fears. What are you afraid of? Some of you have gifts that you're not sharing with the world. What are you afraid of? What's stopping you? Judgment? Other people's judgment? A fear of failure? Messages for the collective in this reading. This is cracking me up. Protection guardian, drop your shields. Yeah, some of you are being told to open up. All right, open up to someone or just open up in general. I also believe this card is tied to Archangel Michael. Some of you really connect to Archangel Michael as well. All right. Also, you could be dealing with these signs. I don't know if I said that, but you could be, or you have the moon placements of those signs. Yes, hold the space. I literally just did a reading. It's a pick a card. I think both of these cards came out in that pile. Or did I do this on Patreon? I can't tell. Some of y'all need to know, though, it's time for you to lower your guards and make space for the new. It's new stuff coming in. It's new opportunities coming in, new people coming in, new experiences coming in. Don't be afraid for these new things. Don't be afraid of the new. I'm hearing what's news to you. It ain't news to me. What's news to you? I keep channeling that song. Somebody in here could be a Cancer. Okay. News is by Party Next Door. So somebody could also be from Somebody could also be from Canada. Okay. All my things are falling. Somebody in here could also be from Canada. All my stuff fell. I had to pick it up. I'm sorry. Or some of you know somebody in Canada. I don't know. 3:11 on the time now. Messages for the collective in this reading. Some of you want to go to Canada. Okay, Canada is beautiful. Really beautiful, for real. Like, no drama or dramatics. Really nice. And everybody was pretty chill there. I was telling me and my sister to talk about it. Like, being at Niagara Falls, it was like live ASMR. Like, nobody talked. People barely honked in Canada. They barely honk. I'm not taking it. Messages for the collective in this reading. Should I take this? Look, what'd I say? Fragment. Denial. You know what I just got off of these two cards too? Look, 14, 15. Some of you are in alignment. Some of you are in alignment. You could be born on the 15th, born on the 14th. Some of you are, again, Tauruses and Geminis, or Geminis and Cancers. Shout out to you. Somebody's initials could be DENIALFRAGMEN or T. Somebody in here is in the entertainment industry. Not industry. Industry. Or somebody wants to be an entertainer. Something like this. This card has to do with you calling back your energy. Also, somebody in here is a medium. Some of you are meant to be mediums. Or you have the ability to, like, see spirits and things like that. Some of you are mediums. Others of you, your guides are trying to talk to you. But what I was going to also say was, with this fragmented card and denial, somebody in here, you have been around the wrong group of people. You've been around people that have made you second guess your blessings. I could be talking to a masculine because this arm is looking real masculine. Somebody could have a tattoo on their wrist. They don't have to. But I'm getting the energy of somebody that is so close to achieving their goals. You could be a feminine too, doesn't matter. Somebody is so close to achieving their goals, so close to getting what they want, so close to becoming the version of themselves that they're supposed to be. And something about the situation or something about your current circumstances is making you second guess yourself. But with that fragmented card, I'm getting the vibe that either one, you're overextending yourself to too many people. Some of y'all are giving your energy to too many people. And for some of you, this has to do with, like, literally dating people. Like, I'm getting some of y'all dating too many people. You need to be on your own. Others of you, I'm getting, you could be overextending yourself in your family, your friend groups, with a lot of different people around you, your job, whatever it is, to the point where your energy is commingling with other people's energy, and you really need to take a second to be on your own. You really need to take a second to be on your own, to figure out how you feel, to figure out what you want, to focus on your passions. Some of you guys are painters. Some of you guys are designers, you're chefs, you're musicians, you do a lot of different things. You're a creative, you're a psychic, you're all these magical things, and you're downplaying it. Okay? Some of you are meant to be bloggers, authors, writers. There's a lot of different talents you have, and you don't even get the chance to fully explore it because you're pouring into others. Okay? Yes, look, expansive. May you connect to the whole. I'm not going to lie. Some of y'all might not be connecting with everybody, or more people, or the right people. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all not even connecting with the right people. Your energy is meant to be shared. Your gifts are meant to be shared, whoever I'm talking to. EXPANSIVE, maybe relevant initials as well. Look, release. May you lay down your burdens. But for some of you, it's going to require you to release something. My thing keeps getting hit. Whether it's a person, a belief system, a way of thinking, anything like that. Some of you guys, you have to release your obligation or burden to something before you get what you need. All right, before you get where you want to go. I'm hearing, I got what you need. What you need. Somebody could like Jay-Z and Kanye West. Okay. Messages for somebody could be a Sagittarius and a Gemini or have those placements. Look, magic. Ooh, look. Magic communication. What you affirm for yourself is true. Your words are spells. You don't have to put nothing in a pot, nothing in a jar. It's about what you're saying. What are you saying to yourself? What are you saying about your reality? 14, heavy on the 14. Somebody born on the 14th. Communication. Magic. Leo could be significant. Somebody could be a Leo or they're dealing with a Leo. Or again, somebody has a major Leo placement. Some of you, you need to be mindful of what it is that you believe to be true and what you're speaking on, because it's coming true. It's coming true. If you say you're a failure, I guess so. Unfortunately. If you say nobody loves you, it is what it is, right? This is how you view the world. Somebody needs to change their perspective and affirm that. Somebody really needs to do the affirmations in the mirror, like I said. It says magic. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Some of you are 31, or you could be turning 31, or happy birthday, Cancer. Or you could be a Taurus or an Aries. I'm also seeing communication. You could be dealing with one as well. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. You are a channel. Somebody look, perception. What I'm saying. What am I really saying? What am I really talking about? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Somebody's perception of their reality is off. And I can't blame you, boo, because some of y'all just got people around you that send you evil eye. Some of you are getting evil-eyed. Others of you, this is you. This is what you're doing. So this is your message today. Your message is to change your perception. I don't even want this reading to be too long. Let's get into it. Dang, the card's not even trying to come together. Somebody in here don't want to get into it. Somebody does not want to hear what this is. But you need to hear it. And if this reading is too much, I'm not going to post it. I'm just not going to post it. But if it's positive, I'm going to post it. This is how I operate. I'm also feeling something up my back, like some sort of like energy going up my back. So it's giving me kundalini. Somebody's going through some sort of kundalini awakening or kundalini rising. Or maybe somebody has back issues or something like that. I don't know. But I can feel energy going up my back. Okay, like internally, like the feeling of energy moving up. So I don't know what that's about. What's the overall energy of this reading for the collective in this reading, Spirit? Overall energy for the collective in this reading. The Sun. Leo. Look at how, didn't I say go outside? Go outside. Sit in the sun. Okay? I'm hearing Soak Up the Sun by Sheryl Crow. Somebody's name could be Cheryl. Or somebody needs to go to the beach. Okay? Maybe you want to do this. It is the summertime. Sit in the sun. Some of you are dealing with a Leo. You are a Leo. Some of you also like sunflowers. You could connect with Oshun. You don't have to. Some of you look like the lady on that card. Look. 10 of Wands. Why is this energy relevant, Spirit? 8 of Swords. Why is this energy relevant? Why is this energy relevant for the collective? Nice. Some of you, this is exactly what I'm saying. This could be about your career or relationship, all right? Something has been illuminated for you. Something is being illuminated for you at this time, whether it's a positive thing or a negative thing. I feel like some of you are starting to realize whatever baggage is holding you back, whatever it is that's been holding you back, you're starting to realize that this is keeping you bound to a reality that is not meant to stay here long. Some of you are meant to transform and change. Look at that birth chart. Please go look at your birth chart, whoever I'm talking to, and study your birth chart. Look at your North Node, look at your Chiron, look at your midheaven. Start looking in your birth chart or something. Some of y'all might be looking in it, or you haven't looked in it in a while or something like that, but some of you need to look in it today when you see this video. Because I'm getting the vibe here where you've gotten lost. Somebody has gotten lost along the way. But there's room for growth and improvement. You're in alignment. You'll move forward. But this could be your karma right now. Somebody could be feeling stuck, but it is karma. And karma isn't always a negative thing. It's a lesson. That's why I said the thing about wisdom. What are you learning from your current situation? And how could you utilize it to align more with your purpose? What's the energy of the collective in this reading? I could be talking to a Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn. What's the energy of the collective in this reading? What's the energy of the collective in this reading? The Fool. Heavy on the Aries and Aquarius. I could be talking to you. Some of you have an amethyst crystal, or you need to get one. The Hierophant. Some of y'all are currently in a new beginning. You could be starting something new in your career. You could be starting something new in regards to a relationship. Some of you guys could be going back to school, or you're thinking about going back to school, or you've started a new course. There's just an energy here of you knowing that it's time to take a leap of faith on something new. And it's because you're learning a lesson. Can't take all these. What's the collective's energy at this time? What's the collective's energy at this time? What's the collective's energy at this time? King of Cups. Yeah, some of you guys could be in a relationship with the King of Cups, or this is you. You're the one that's learning. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Aries, or Aquarius as major placements in your chart, or you're dealing with someone like this. Why is this here? I'm getting somebody's learning a major lesson when it comes to following their heart. Okay, yes. To stop overthinking and following their heart. Yes. Because for some of you, something is ending. There could be disappointment around an ending, the ending of a relationship, the ending of a friendship, the ending of a third party. Some of you could have been in a relationship and were like juggling. And your relationship could have ended because you were juggling. Or some of you could have been wanting to be out of something, like wanting to be out of a relationship, or wanting to get into a relationship or something like that. And I'm getting somebody's fears and fixation on the past got the best of them. Somebody was too focused on the past. Yes. Could even have been too focused on the judgment of others from their past. Somebody could have been seeking validation from people from their past. I'm getting specifically, there could be a father figure or a masculine energy somebody was focused on. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in particular. I'm even getting two. For some of you, you have somebody that's coming in. Somebody could be trying to come in and offer you love or something like that. But you were focused on something from the past. And it doesn't have to be another relationship. It could be trauma. It could be trauma from your past, right? From a family dynamic or from a previous commitment. Somebody was too focused on something from the past. What's the external energy of the collective in this reading? The Hermit, Virgo, somebody in hermit mode. What's the external energy of the collective in this reading, Spirit? Ooh, cards popping. 5 of Cups. Damn. Somebody outside of you is reflecting. Wow. Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could even be the person. Chariot, Cancer, damn. What's the external energy? For some of you, somebody decided to just focus on themselves. Somebody might have been too afraid to take a leap of faith on a connection, and somebody decided to move forward and focus on themselves. Yes, and this closed out some sort of cycle. Could have been a karmic cycle. Some of you are dealing with a Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with somebody that they were like, I gotta leave this karmic cycle, or I'm closing out a karmic cycle. But somebody, it could be you or someone else. Some of you, I'm getting some of you listen to other people. Or somebody did. Somebody could have been listening to other people or listened to their fears around some sort of opportunity they wanted to take that they did not take. All right. Why is this relevant for the collective in this reading? Why is this relevant for the collective in this reading, Spirit? 6 of Cups. This is about your past. For some of you, this is about a relationship you were in. You could have a son with this person. Okay? Or this is about you and your father. Okay? Or there's something relevant here in regards to a project from your past. A lesson you were meant to learn from your past. Too many cards. You could be a high priestess, or again, you're dealing with one. Some of you could have learned a lesson from a high priestess. Some of y'all got a reading. Something's going on that's relevant in regards to a reading. Okay? Or you saw a reading from someone that this situation now currently is relevant to. Yes. And you followed your intuition on something, or somebody did. Somebody followed their intuition about somebody being manipulative. Okay? Somebody could have been throwing magic on somebody as well. Like somebody was manipulating something. So somebody could have moved away. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, heavy, Virgo, or Gemini. This could be you or the person that was manipulating things. Why the 7 of Swords? Some of you, somebody followed First off, somebody followed manipulation. So some of you were manipulated by somebody in the past, and that caused you to have some sort of ending in a connection with somebody. Somebody pulled their energy away from you and decided that they wanted to focus on themselves or move forward because they found out that something was being manipulated. For some of you, you could have been trying to manipulate something. Not all of you, but for some of you could have been trying to manipulate something in regards to a friendship or a relationship or a third party. Again, you could have been juggling somebody. Somebody was like, I already know you're juggling. I'm leaving this behind. Some of you could have liked somebody and didn't tell them that you liked them, and they knew that already. And they were like, I don't have time for the games. I'm leaving this behind. This is relevant because somebody followed their intuition about something from the past, or you did. What's the Seven of Swords about? About a relationship. Or a job. Again, some of y'all got kids with somebody. Somebody could have found out you have kids with somebody and you're in a relationship, or vice versa. Could be with an air sign. You could be an air sign, or somebody found out that you were dealing with somebody. Yeah. Somebody may have felt like they were being love bombed. Somebody could have felt like they were being love bombed. Gemini is here. So they may have decided to be single. This is not for everybody. What's the challenge here? This is either your energy or somebody else's. Challenge here, the Devil card in reverse. What's the challenge here? What's the challenge here, Spirit? Capricorn, I could be speaking to you, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. The Moon. Somebody's not facing a fear. Or not making a decision. When it comes to something, some of you, somebody's supposed to be getting a divorce. I don't know if you are supposed to be getting a divorce or somebody else is supposed to. But somebody is supposed to be getting a divorce. Maybe they don't want to get a divorce. Somebody could also need to make amends with somebody, and they don't want to make amends. Somebody could also know that a cycle is supposed to end and they're supposed to focus on themselves, but they don't want to do this. Somebody's getting karma. Somebody's getting karma. Why the Lovers in reverse? It's like somebody could have tried to force something in the past. I am getting spell work, y'all. Like somebody could have tried to force something that wasn't supposed to be forced. I just dropped a card. Yeah, like somebody was focused too much on the past or old investments. This could even be too, like somebody could have been trying to spite somebody. Or somebody was holding resentment from other things. And this is why they didn't make a move or say anything. Why the Devil card in reverse? Somebody's got to release some sort of fear. Okay? Some of you could have released a fear, or some of you may have needed to release someone. Could have been a Sagittarius. Could have been a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of y'all were supposed to set boundaries with someone. Could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or this is you. Some of you were supposed to set boundaries with someone, but you either were considering your options or you allowed somebody to confuse you. Somebody was blocking you and you allowed somebody to confuse you or block you in the past when it came to starting a project or starting a relationship or starting something new. Or this happened to somebody else, whoever's watching. Somebody didn't choose themselves because they were stuck in a cycle, or somebody didn't make a move because they couldn't end this cycle of going back and forth. Somebody could have even had like needed to close out a cycle with somebody again, and they didn't. Or they needed to start a project, but they didn't. What's the advice here for the collective in this reading? I feel like it was too many people in somebody's energy, either from the past or just in general. What's the advice here, Spirit? What's the advice here? Page of Swords. Two of Cups. Some of y'all need to self-reflect. Some of you are watching someone. Ooh. Judgment card in reverse. Why is this here? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you need to change your perspective on some sort of connection. There is a connection in your life that you feel is a bad judgment call, or there is a connection in your life that you feel you can't work on, or you can't make a move towards, or there's an investment that you want to start that you feel like you can't start, you can't do. Why the Judgment card in reverse? For some of you, this is giving me remarried vibes. Like maybe you are either you're still attached to the person you're married to, or you still are grieving something that you went through in the past, or this could even be family. Some of y'all are like grieving what you've been through with your family. So now you're like, I don't want to have kids. I don't want to start my own family. Somebody needs to change their perspective. Yeah. Somebody needs to call judgment on something. All right. Or change their perspective on something. Why the King of Pentacles? For some of you, you have a bad perception of something because of a earth sign. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a woman or a man. This could be a father figure. This could be an ex-partner. This could be a friend, anybody like that. Some of you have some sort of like weird view on a situation because of someone else in your energy or someone you've dealt with in the past, or this could be you. Star card, Aquarius. Some of you may need to change your perception on healing something, or on like what you want to start. Yes. Because some of you could be having insecurities around something, whether it's a project, a business, a relationship. And it's because of either your past, like your upbringing, or an old relationship. Or somebody confused you in the past about yourself or a situation when you were really meant to trust yourself. Somebody in victim mode. Somebody was in victim mode or is currently in victim mode. They feel like they can't change anything. They feel like they didn't get what they wanted. They feel like they're not the empress. They feel like they're not the emperor. Some of you, this could even, again, be about something related to a child. Maybe you had a bad experience in regards to children. You're like, I can't have kids. I won't have a kid, whatever it is. Or I had a kid and it didn't work out with this person. That doesn't mean you just completely give up on love or on this investment or on situations because of what you've been through. Some of you have opportunities for change, or changing your career, changing your love life. Yes, it's there. You have opportunities if you want them. Some of you are meant to leave something behind. The obligation you have to someone behind. The obligation you have to a job, a person, a belief system, anything like that. I'm not saying give up on your morals. I'm saying figure out your own. Some of you have been relying on other people to give you guidance for a very long time. And again, readings are confirmation, but some of you need to trust yourself. See for yourself. Yes, see for yourself. Do the thing for yourself. Start the project for yourself. Make the move for yourself. Get into the relationship for yourself. Yes, get out of heartbreak. Go towards what you want. Say what you want. Do what you want. Be with who you want to be with. It's as simple as that. Yeah, stop feeling rejected. Some of y'all feel rejected. Do what you want to do. Have gratitude. Be grateful. Somebody needs to be grateful. Maybe you're starting to realize this. Like there's way more to be grateful about. And there's way more room for improvement or change. Maybe it didn't feel that way in the past, but now it does. Messages for the collective in this reading. Look, guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Let it go. I don't know what you feel guilty about. I don't know what you feel guilty for. Yeah, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. You can't change the past. You had a kid with the wrong person. You can't change the past. You lied about your feelings before. You can't change the past. You were a bad friend. You can't change the past. You cheated. You can't change the past. You can't do those things over. You can't change it. You did it the first time. It's done. Now what are you going to do? You can't control those things anymore. What can you do? Some of you needed to stop being so controlled and just say what you needed to do. All right. Or told the truth. Somebody was supposed to tell the truth. And maybe they never told the truth. Again, I told you somebody could be, I don't know. Messages for the collective in this reading. Stop listening to people. Not everybody has the best of intentions for you. Connect with your ancestors. Some of you need to connect with your ancestors today or just in general. A feminine ancestor in particular. A mother, an aunt, a cousin, sister, anything like that. Some of you specifically have 2 ancestors on the other side that are looking out for you as well. 14 is here. You could be born on the 14th. Again, 14 is significant. Or you are born in May. You're a Gemini. You're a Taurus. Or you were dealing with one. Bottom of the deck, you have 45. You could be 45 years old. Some of you guys are singers. You want to sing. Okay? Yeah, you want to sing. You want to do your own thing. Do your own thing. Sing around your house. Some of you need to listen to more uplifting songs as well. Under that, you got make an altar. Somebody needs to connect with their ancestors. 16, you could be born on the 16th. Somebody else could. Or somebody is a Cancer or a Leo. What else? Oh, wait. Let's get a love oracle. This was a long reading. This will probably be the longest collective reading I've done in a while. I love you. So number 20. All right. Somebody loves you. You could be born on the 20th, 20 years old. Somebody is a Pisces or an Aquarius. Bottom of the deck, you have love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. 43 could be a 7, could be a Cancer or a Leo that you're dealing with. Let's read this card for I love you. I love you. These are powerful words. Okay, this says, I love you. These are powerful words. Somebody could be 36 years old. They don't have to be. Whether you are addressing a pet, a friend, your partner, or yourself, these are the most important words you could say. Do not hold these words in. Giving them often and freely will not take their power away. Be ready and willing to say, I love you. Recall the last time you expressed love for yourself. Do you love who you are? Do you avoid thinking about how you feel about yourself? Expressions of love are powerful for anyone to receive, including you. Take a moment to acknowledge what an incredible person you are. Declare, I love you. Let that love emanate from you out into the world. The message of this woman says, a golden-hued angel clasps her hands over her heart and gazes into the heavens. She is a reminder that angels do watch over you. If you are not in a loving space, the angels can help by saturating you with unconditional love. The golden color of the angel could denote the sacral chakra. This is the chakra of relationships, feelings, emotions, and identity. Clear and balance your sacral chakra. Some of you, your sacral chakra is your sexual energy. So what's going on? Either some of you have an overactive sacral chakra, like you're putting a lot of energy into other people. All right. Like maybe you're using it a lot. You're not balancing it out. Some of you need to balance it out by using arts or something like that. You need to do something with it. Others of you, they're saying this is connected to your relationship. So yeah, again, how do you utilize that energy? Do you only use it sexually, or do you use it to create stuff? Some of you, if there's a business idea that you want to do, maybe you are a singer. Maybe you are a, you want to help out people. You want to blog. You want to influence. You want to write. You want to make music. You want to paint. You want to cook. There's some sort of skill or thing that you want to do that you haven't started doing yet, or you haven't done it confidently. Do it. Drop your shields and do it. What's the mantra for the collective before I go? The presence of love will always cast out fear. Bottom of the deck, you have the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Yes. All right. That's all that I got, collective. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I told you too much. Please enjoy the message. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you did. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading with me if you need further guidance. Check out the music, things like that. I love you lots. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.